Oh my gosh, you guys. You won't believe what I just did. I have been streaming since 12 o'clock, and I've only been recording the stream. I haven't been actually going live. That is ridiculous. I've been doing this for so long, and I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, where is everyone? What's going on? Not a single person has stopped by, and then I see that I'm an idiot. It's ridiculous. Um, so guys, wow, I feel really, really stupid right now. But okay, whatever. Let's just continue on, I guess. So, I just spoke to myself for a good hour and a half without anybody hearing what I had to say. So, my man, what's going on? So, I will just start at the beginning, I guess. Oh, man. How are you doing, Adam? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Um, I can't believe that I did that. I've only been streaming for like a week and I've already made my first blunder. Oh well. Um, I hope you had a great day. I hope you got a great day. Today we're playing Goemon. Uh, yeah, today we're playing Goemon, which is you know what? I'm gonna just restart the game because uh, you guys didn't see any of it. Damn it. So, guys, this is the game I'm playing. Um, it's called Goemon. There is a whole bunch of Goemon games. I actually played one of my first games that I ever played when I was young was a Goemon game for Super Nintendo. And I love that game. I love that game. And if I were to buy a Super Nintendo today and the first game that I would buy for it, that would be the game. I love it. Um, this game is great though. It's got basically it's the story of Robin Hood. So Robin Hood in America and North America for that matter is just stolen from the Japanese legend. So there's a legend in Japan. It's not even a legend. It was a real person. His name was Goemon, and he would steal bars of gold, and so he would steal gold from the rich and give it to the poor and stuff. So basically, the exact same as Robin Hood. The West just took it and put him in tights and stuff. So this is, but also this version of Robin Hood, Goemon, he would pick up women too. So he was a big ladies' man. But this game's awesome. This game's awesome. This is one of the Famicom games that I got, and I didn't really expect much of it because it's the very, very first game in the whole franchise. Um, but I've played it. I've gotten up to like the third level, and it's really good. It's really good. It's got great graphics. The music is good. You club people with a pipe. It's a good game. Very Japanese. Very, very Japanese. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. So this is ridiculous. The way that you beat this game, the way that you progress in the game, is you have to get 3 passes. Like playing Pokemon at the same time I watch this. Awesome. I love Pokemon. Um, the way that you play this game, the way that you beat the level is that there's 3 passes, like a bus pass kind of thing. You have to collect them all. But the way that you find them are just ridiculous, you know? One of them seems to always be sold in the store, and that's easy enough, but the other two are hidden underground. And the way that you find the staircases to go underground is you just kind of jump and hope that you jump over something that triggers the stairs to open, like that, you know? So I'm thinking to myself when I started playing this game, does that mean you just have to jump the entire time? And yeah, basically, that's part of the gameplay. That's part of the feature. So here you can pick up the geisha girls. That, for some reason, is an octopus hat that I missed. Shoot. Um, yeah, that's a bowl of ramen. I figured out some of these things. I've got an item list in front of me here. Um, if you, yeah, that's a hat that gives you sandals. Uh, there are enemies uh, later on in the levels that drop things on you, so that you would think that the hat would. Oh darn it! You would think that the hat would help protect against that, but no, the hat gives you sandals for some reason. Also, this game came out in people wouldn't have known this. Yeah, I know. I guess it was just a lot of trial and error, man. I don't know how popular like guidebooks were in the in the early 80s. I don't even know if that was really a thing because it was such a niche market back then, right? Um, but yeah, there's a lot of games that it's like, how the hell do you figure this out? One thing that's really cool about this game is it has a 3D section where it's kind of like Wolfenstein, and you go through like a tunnel, not a tunnel, you go through like a dungeon in the Wolfenstein kind of view, like a first-person view. And that's really cool for being a game that's so old. This game's 8 years earlier than Doom. Uh, so it's cool to see that kind of 3D. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. It's in one of these buildings here. Oh, hell yeah, man. I owned a couple guidebooks. One guidebook that I remember reading so often was the Majora's Mask Nintendo 64 guidebook. I remember ordering that from Nintendo Power, and it was advertised as like the ultimate fan collector bundle. And what it came with, I would love to find um, the advertisement for that. That would bring back a lot of memories. But it was called like the Ultimate N64 Majora's Mask Collector Bundle, and it was so cool. And it came with a backpack, and it came with a strategy guide, and it came with the soundtrack, and it came with something else too, something else Nintendo Power related. Uh, Very cool though. I remember reading that guidebook everywhere. Did I get the pass from here yet? Oh no, I did already buy it. I already bought that palace. You know what though? Guidebooks have to have existed back then because I have this one game. Give me one sec. Um, it's a very famous game, like on the internet. Like it's an infamously bad game. It's called Takeshi's Challenge, and it's such a it's such a like a infamous game that when I went to Japan, I really wanted to get it and be able to display it. So I ended up picking up a boxed copy of the game, Sorry, with the light. I picked up a box copy of the game. Um, and then I picked up a loose copy of the game so I can kind of have it, you know. But then I got a guidebook. So they did make guidebooks back then, like really, really early. Um, but even like it would still be hard as hell, man. It would still be hard as hell. You got to remember, a lot of these games, like, they didn't even need a guidebook because they were they were originally designed to be in the arcade, you know? And arcade games need to have um they need to have a built-in ridiculously hard difficulty, or else you would only pay one time, beat the entire game, and then never come back to it. You know what I mean? Like if you play a game like House of the Dead, or any of the shooter games, really, um, you are going to get hit. Like doing a perfect run of one of those games, or even surviving an entire level, um, with just one credit is ridiculously hard. So a lot of the games that came out on these early systems, like the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Famicom, Super Nintendo, a lot of these games were arcade games that were designed originally to be very hard, you know, and unforgiving. But the problem is, the big gotta get those quarters. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get those quarters. Um, the thing is, too, if you the games can't be that big in the first place back then, right? Um, they can't be very big, so if you make a game incredibly hard to beat, it'll take a lot longer. You know, you can take a game that only has like 4 levels in it, and make it a 10-hour experience because you have to memorize absolutely everything. And another thing that really sucked about the translation of games from being in like the arcade to coming home is you only had a certain amount of lives. You know, in the arcade, if you screwed up or anything like that, um, you just pop in a couple more quarters and you're ready to go. You know, you could be like the worst player in the world and still beat the game as long as you paid enough money for it. Um, but then these games came out and they were like, no, we'll give you 2 lives, one continue, that's it. If that, you know. The game that I was playing on a couple days ago, Dragon Buster, it's a great game, but if you die in that game, you're going all the way back to the beginning. And that game has 12 worlds that have like 8 stages each. So how? How are you supposed to beat that in one sitting with one life? For me, one of the worst quarter muncher games, or like the cheapest games, uh, were the original Mortal Kombat games on the Sega Genesis. I don't know if it was the same as in the arcade, or on the Super Nintendo, but the the enemy AI would literally read your inputs. You know, so there was just certain moves that you could not do to certain players, but it wouldn't tell you that, you know. So you'd be playing against Katana, and you'd be Sub-Zero, and you're desperately trying to freeze her, and every single time you throw a freeze ball, she dodges every single time, and you're wondering, well, I have to be able to connect with it once, and it's like, no, it'll never connect. She knows what's coming. So those games always kind of sucked for me because you'd have to find a way to cheese the AI, and that's not fun, you know? Throwing down low punch the entire time for like a minute, that's not fun. I used to go to the Chuck E. Cheese a lot and I felt the arcade game pain. on the building trying to sneak out. I've never played that game. I've never played that game. I've also never been in a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't think we have Chuck E. Cheese in Canada. We do not have the Chuck. We do not have Mr. Charles Entertainment in Canada. At least I don't think we do. I've never seen one, and I live, like, in the GTA, so that's where it would be. There is, though, we have Niagara Falls, and, well, you guys have Niagara Falls, too, if you're in America. I don't know where you're watching from. But in Niagara Falls, there's a whole bunch of arcades we used to go to when we were young. No, it's true, man. It's true. You know, there's a lot, and another thing, too, is, like, when I was in Japan, I went to a shitload of arcades, and the big thing down there is, like, the UFO games and the crane games and all of that, those kind of stuff, those kind of things, and, I was terrible at it. I was absolutely terrible at it, and, those games are just straight up rigged, you know, the claw will only be strong like once every 30 pushes, you know, and I would sit there and I would watch people throw like $50-$60 into a machine, waiting for that one time that it'll pop and it'll work. I did win something though. I won this. It's a anime figure. I'm not really into anime, but I won it on a crane game, so pretty happy about that. Lots of fun. But yeah, people would spend like a ton of money on those things. Ton of it. They would go in and it would be like you're in like the casino, and they would have like a cup of 100 yen coins, and that's like $1 each, right? And most of the plays were like 200-300 yen, so they were spending a shitload of money on it. Oh, of course they rigged the crane games. The way that the crane games are rigged is the strength of the crane closing will only be at full strength like once out of every 50 tries. And then the owner of the crane can adjust that as much as he wants. He can turn it to every single time the crane goes full blast, you know? That's why sometimes you'll see on crane games that are like free to play, not free to play, but like a guaranteed win kind of thing, or like win until you play until you win kind of thing. That's because they have them set at payout every time, you know? But I saw these crane games down there, buddy, where the prize must have weighed like 10-15 pounds. We're talking like body pillows that were just huge, you know? Damn it. I saw like a Super Mario Boo that was it was ginormous, and the crane to pick it up, like it was like going down like this, you know, it was huge. But I was there for a month and I never saw anybody win one. And there was even times where I would just stand and I'd watch, you know, because it's exciting to be a part of their winning, you know. But I never saw it. Never saw it. I need that. For some reason, the octopus hat gives you sandals. Yeah, for sure. What Pokemon game are you playing? Are you playing one of the new Switch games, or are you playing like more old school game? I haven't played a new Pokemon game since what was the last new Pokemon game I played was? I think it was Sword and Shield. No, X and Y. That's the one. X and Y. There we go. All powered up. Oh, I don't have my candle anymore. What the hell happened to it? Oh, that's cool, man. I've never, I thought you said you were playing Pokemon. That's cool, man. I like I've never played Roblox, but I the concept of Roblox is like fans make their own games inside of Roblox, right? That seems like a lot of fun. Like if I was a little kid and I found out that there was a game where I could create my own games, oh man, I'd be in heaven. We didn't have anything like that. I could make a game? Man, I really like puzzle games. Um, I don't think I'm smart enough to make a puzzle game though. Um, I would love to make a horror game. I would love to make a game where you explore like a mine shaft. I think that would be really cool. Going deeper and deeper and deeper into a mine shaft and then just finding like I don't know, you could find lots of things in a mine shaft. Mine shafts have always just scared me. I don't know why. It's just, they're so deep, and like, it's like a whole different world down there. Like, imagine if you were a miner, and you got into like a physical altercation with somebody, like 2,000 meters underneath the ground. Like that is just crazy to me. But I'd make a horror game. Or a platformer. I don't know. I don't know what kind of games you can make on Roblox. If I could make any kind of game, it would be a horror game. Have you ever made a game? Alright, I got the candle, so now I know where the stupid staircases are. I don't know what a candle does to make a staircase appear. Well, I might need it. No. I don't know, man. I think that'd be cool to make a game. There was this game that my friend had when we were young on PlayStation, and it was called RPG Maker. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but that was a game where you could make a game. I think I never understood it. I was way too young. I was like playing Mario 3 when he was playing that, and I didn't know what was going on. Damn it. I don't know what they're asking me. Corpse Party? No, I don't know Corpse Party, but that sounds like an awesome game. Corpse Party. So I guess RPG Maker is still a thing that exists? That's pretty cool. I like RPGs. I like video games in general. There's not really many video games that I don't like. I don't like fishing video games. That's about it, really. Okay, got the first pass. Got the first pass. I know, and it's like some people are like, "Whoa, did you hear about that new feature that they added to that popular game? The fishing feature?" It's like nobody. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. The only time that I've ever played there's a fishing game on the Nintendo Switch, and it didn't look like a very good game. Like it clearly wasn't a game that was being made by like a good developer or anything for that matter. But I was like, you know what? I like to play garbage games, so why not try this fishing game? And I have to tell you, bud, I think it's called like Big Bass Fishing or something. It is the worst fucking game I have ever played of any genre at all. It's so boring. There's no background music. It's next to impossible. It's horrible. It's not even a video game. It's a waiting simulator, is what it is. It's god awful. And I'll never play another fishing game ever again. Where is the goddamn dungeon? Is it in here? No, this is a bed. Oh, I know. I love Lo-Fi Girl. I just thought, like I love fishing in real life, and I was like, oh, well, maybe this'll be fun. No. No. There's also a game on the Nintendo Switch. I also really enjoy bowling, right? But I'm not going to pay full price for a bowling game. It's not going to happen. Um, but every once in a while, I'll go on the Nintendo eShop and I'll look at deals um, from a penny to like $5. And then you find a whole bunch of games that are, like 10 cents. And I downloaded this one bowling game. I think it's just called Bowling. That's it. Um, and it is the most bare bones excuse for a video game I've ever seen. At least in the fishing game, there was like options, and you could pick a different lure, and you could drive the boat. Like there was options. In this bowling game, you had two balls. You had pink ball and blue ball, and you couldn't choose which one you wanted. First player had blue ball, and second player had pink ball. That was it. Um, there's no computer player, so you have to play against somebody, um, or you're just gonna play against yourself. And there's no like, if you get a strike, right, or if you get yeah, a strike is the best one in bowling, right? If you get a strike, nothing happens. It's just like, okay, here's the points that you got. That's it. It's like, oh, okay, you get a 7-10 split, one of the most impossible shots in bowling, and it's just like, okay, 12 points, next. It's so bad. It's so bad. Where is this damn pass? Oh look, there's a Triforce from Zelda. Yeah. Bowling is a fun game to do, like when you're with your friends, hanging out, bowling, having some wings and stuff. I love bowling. I've just never played a good bowling game. Actually, that's a lie. The Simpsons bowling in the arcade is really good. Yeah, Simpsons bowling, that's a good game. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a bowling game for MS-DOS that I really liked as well. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong though. Okay, keep going in the same places. I've gotten the pass from this street. Okay, so I've gotten this street's pass. I need to buy a pass, and I need to find the one on this street. I need to find a candle. I don't need the rug. That's not fair. Fudge! You get hit immediately after you get the upgrade. I hate it when old school video games do that. They give you an upgrade and then... Looks like we're gonna be here a while. I've got the night off, man. I've got the night off, so I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. I don't have enough. God damn it. Oh, and the third pass was in there. I forgot. Damn it! Yeah, if you clock the woman, she steals $50 from you. Oh, I did it again! Now I have nothing. Great. I think it's just like, I don't know, man. A lot of people grew up with that, you know? So I think a lot of people just enjoy kind of what they grew up with. The NES and the Famicom and stuff was before my time. Um, when I was young, um, I was playing with my Sega Genesis. Um, and then when the Nintendo 64 came out, I got a Nintendo 64. So I never really grew up with that, with the NES, but I like these games now because I'm not impressed by really good graphics. Like when you see something from PlayStation 5 or whatever, right? And you see that they're like photorealistic graphics. I think that's like really cool, but at that point, um, I find that the art is lost on it, if that makes any sense. If I find that if you make something look too good, like too realistic, it takes away the fact that it's not realistic. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I just like to see what people could do with like the limitations of the system. Like for example, this game, I'm only on the first level because I've been talking, I've been really, damn it, I haven't really been going hard on this. Um, but you'll see in in the next level it opens up a little bit more, and then the level after that you're on a mountainside, and there's like even here there's temples in the background. I like to see what you can get out of these old systems. You gotta remember, like this system that I'm playing right now is 40 years old this year. 40, you know? That's just nuts to me. People have been playing Super Mario for 40 years. And it's just trial and error, man. Yeah, that makes that's like what I'm trying to say. Like, if you make something that looks too photorealistic, I find that the art is gone on it because at that point it might as well just be a movie or a film or an interactive, you know, experience or whatever, you know. Um, but you know, if you tell me that, okay, I've got 1 megabyte of memory, make an entire game run on, you know? Like the Nintendo 64 is a great example because um, the Nintendo 64 had a very small storage capacity. Even the largest 64 game only had 64 megabytes, and it was only on like 2 of them. I think Resident Evil 2 was one of them, and the other one was Donkey Kong Country, I think. Um, but those are impossibly small. And then if you say, okay, now take that amount of uh, of data and make an incredible game out of it. And then you come up with something like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, you know? Or even like in Resident Evil, where they use in the first few games, they use like like still images as the backgrounds of a lot of the locations, and that is amazing to me. You know, when I saw that when I was really young for the very first time, I was like, this is photorealistic, you know, because it's literally a photo, you know. I thought that was just incredible. So I love seeing what people can do with limitations. This part of the game is what I was talking about when I was talking about like the dungeon crawler. So if you go in here, you'll see that the game turns into like a Castle Wolfenstein first person kind of view. Very hard to actually navigate and do anything in. Basically one step, one step, one step, and then look left, look right. There's nothing there. Now, there is a pass down here. I don't know where it is though, because the map up at the top isn't showing anything. Don't want to go out there yet. Yeah! And even like, I don't know, I just don't find that like, I don't know, it's just all personal opinion, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at something like The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, right? It looks amazing. Or like Red Dead Redemption, you know? It looks like absolutely amazing. But it's like, wow, you've made something that looks like something that I see every day, you know? You've made something that I could walk down the street and see. And that's not what I play a video game for. I play a video game to escape my real life, you know, not be immersed even more in it, you know? Like, they have VR experiences where you can go into, like, all of these real-life locations. And it's like, I get that, but why would I do that when I can just actually go there? And I guess travel and stuff is different everywhere, but I don't know. What I would love to see, though, are, like, D-makes. I wish that was a thing, you know? One of my favorite games of all time, it's basically unrivaled at this point, is Skyrim. And Skyrim's a great looking game, but I would love to see what Skyrim would look like with like Nintendo 64 graphics, or like Doom graphics. I think that'd be really, really, really neat to see a game like Skyrim with Doom graphics. Hey, I'm not saying Red Dead's not a good game. There's a lot of games that have incredible, like, photorealistic graphics that I think are great games. You know, it's all what you enjoy. I'm just trying to explain why I think that maybe some people have a connection to retro games. I've never really played Red Dead 2. I've watched my sister and her boyfriend play it a lot, but I have a Nintendo Switch, so I never had the opportunity to play that game. Looks like a lot of fun though. gotta be on this street somewhere. Is it not on the street? God damn it! Maybe it's down here. I don't want to play dice. I just want to find... Oh, for God's sake. God's sake. Damn it. Damn it! Yeah, I know, For fudge's sake! Goddamn game over. Give me a moment, buddy. I have to just take a quick break real quick. I gotta check on my roommate, see if he needed anything. I will be back in 2 minutes, alright? Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, man, thank you so much for, like, hanging out, watching my stream. Really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. So, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be right back. Oh, oh, my spine. Yeah, yeah, it's just a demo. Everybody wants to kill you in this game. Yakuza? Okay, makes sense. Fisherman? I thought you're supposed to be stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I didn't know that fishermen were rich. Seems like a peasant job to me. I mean, I know fishermen are rich now, but that's also debatable. Fishermen in the West are rich. Damn it! No, I don't want to play dice. Where's the damn store with the thing? Do I need any of this? Yes, I need the armor. That's it. There it is. Alright. I got the first one, and while I'm here, might as well get the candle. There we go. Ooh, ramen! Don't need it, though. I'm really excited to make some more vlogs. One thing that really sucked was, I had this great vlog idea. There was a comic book convention coming to our town, and and I went to it, and I even brought my DSLR. I didn't even bring uh my cell phone this time. I brought my good camera to film on, and oh my god, was it ever a bust? It was so lame. There was like 6 stands. No, there was like 20 stands. But um I'd say 12 of them were the exact same thing. They were just people with brown boxes full of comic books with like 10 cents on the front of it, you know. Um but that was lame. And then the only person dressed up was this super heavy guy dressed up like Deadpool. And that was just embarrassing because he was like going up to everybody asking if they wanted to take a picture with him. And I don't think many people did. I certainly didn't. He's like, oh, do you want me to be on your vlog? No, not at all. It's already not turning out very well in the first place. But yeah, so I tried to do that. That didn't work out. Do I not have my candle anymore? Damn it. No, I know. That's what's really embarrassing about it. Like normally people would be like, "Hey, can we take a picture with you?" Like if people wanted you in their picture, they would approach you. And you know, some people at like comic book conventions, they go and they charge money to take a picture with you, and some of them make a killing doing it because they actually like look really good. Um, but this guy, it was just embarrassing. Do you want me to be on your vlog? Oh god, no. Not really. And then there was this other guy. I felt really bad because I had to go on my lunch break because well, it was being held right in the middle of my uh, work day. So I only had maybe 20 minutes to like explore the whole thing, and that was okay because it was in a small building. It didn't take me more than 5 or 10 minutes to explore the whole thing. um, but I went in, and I was only there for a moment, and this old guy, and like if you were somebody that was at the show, like if you were one of the vendors, you would have clearly seen me walking with like a purpose kind of thing. Like you would have been able to tell, hey, this guy's in a rush. He doesn't have much time to talk. Like, let's not bug him. But then out of nowhere, this old guy comes up to me and he's like, "Excuse me," and I'm like, "Oh God, what? What is it?" And he's like, "Uh, would you please buy a mystery bag from me?" So funny. So disheveled. Please buy a mystery bag. Please? Of course I said no. What? I don't want to miss it. No, not died. I better still have all my goddamn passes. Good. Alright, I've got all the passes. I can finally get to level 2. God's sake. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I felt bad for that old guy. You see some of these people that like operate the booths at these comic book conventions, and and you can only laugh. I know it's rude. Like it's not right to laugh at people. But when you go to a comic book convention and you see a guy who's like 8,000 years old sitting there, uh, with his table full of comics, and he's just like so funny. Level 2 in an hour. It's true. So, buddy, where are you watching from again? Are you in the UK? Is that what I remember? I'm trying to remember where my viewers watch me from. Anywhere, I think is pretty damn cool. Okay. So the past, I'm gonna stay here. I'm from the USA. Oh, very cool. Oh, you're from California, right? Forgive me if I'm wrong here. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I forgot about these goddamn taxis that bring you to the start of the level. Um, Not much of a delay, I don't think. Maybe a couple seconds. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I don't see it because I've got my screen here, kind of thing, and then my comments are here, so I gotta look down. That's okay. Okay. All the sandals. Look how fast I can run now. Damn it! Stupid things. Oh yeah, I know, man. Passwords. Passwords even went all the way up until like the N64 era. You know, I remember playing a game called Vigilante 8. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game, but it was kind of like, well, kind of like, it was like a direct ripoff of Twisted Metal, car combat kind of game. Um, but even that game had passwords in it. And it would be like, why can't the password just be like an 8-digit code or like a six letter word? You know, it always had to be like 85 characters long. And it was always like a mix of like upper cases and lower cases and numbers and dashes and stuff like that. And you'd be like, what the fuck is this? Seriously. Or then they'd have even worse ones, like in Mortal Kombat, all of the codes were done, well, in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the codes were done, like, before the match, so you had to put in, like, the different symbols that was in Mortal Kombat, so you'd have, like, the logo, and then you'd have, like, an icicle, and it'd be like, how am I supposed to draw this, or write this down? is where the pass is, right? Okay, so right now I gotta farm. I gotta farm. God damn it. Oh, the goddamn bird taking a dump. I forgot about the bird taking a dump. Why would you put that in a video game? You know what's one game I love for the NES? I don't know if it was ever released for the Famicom. If it was released for the Famicom, I'm gonna try and find it because I really like that game. It's another game that is widely considered to be a bad game, but I really like it. Is the Bugs Bunny game on NES, the adventure one, not the Crazy Castle one. I think it's called Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout, or something along those lines. But I love that game. See those bugs hanging out, smacking things with a hammer. What do you mean? Are you kidding me? I'm $1 short. Now I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna get hit by a bird with poo, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose all my money. That's what's gonna happen, isn't it? There, I have enough. Yeah, for sure. For sure, where he just keeps beating up, but yeah, that's a classic episode. Yeah, that game, the one where he doesn't die and he just runs through the whole thing, and then it says that at the very end, Bugs's friends were playing some tricks on him, even though they were trying to murder him. I'm trying to find a staircase. There's gotta be a staircase somewhere around here. The bird dropped a dump on my head and killed me. Why? What have I done to deserve this? I'm a good man. That's what I need. I need the can. Well, that's the NES for you. That's the Famicom for you. You just kind of you just kind of let it, you know. I know what you're saying though. It can get out there. Damn it! Okay, at least I start with a good amount of money, so I can, I don't know, speed run the beginning of this part. Goddamn birds. And they follow you too. Fuck! The bird poof follows you out wherever you go. Okay, 409. That's a good amount of money. Oh, there's another chest. Excellent. 609. There. My man, I see. How are you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. I'm just hanging out. Except I made a huge blunder at the start of this stream. I was supposed to go live at um 12, and then I hit record on my camera, like on the stream, but I realized like nobody was commenting or saying anything for like an hour and a half, and I looked at my thing, and it turns out that I was just screen recording. I wasn't actually streaming. So I spent an hour and a half just sitting here talking to myself, in case anybody came on. Oh man, I felt like such a jackass. But other than that, man, we're just fuck's sake. Other than that, we're just hanging out, playing some Famicom games. I've got the day off tomorrow, so I'm up late tonight, just enjoying my time off. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, there's birds that take dumps on you for just failing at Famicom. Yeah, exactly. The hell was that? Did you guys hear that? That sounded like a gunshot. Yikes. I don't live in the best area. That did not that did not sound good at all. PS1, PS2, no PS3, but PS4. That's okay, man. You're not really missing anything with the PS3. One thing that's cool though is your PS2 can play all your PS1 games. So if you're ever if you're ever hurting for money, you can always sell one of your fuck's sake. You can always sell one of your PlayStations if you want. I recently just sold my PlayStation 1 collection and I took a bath on it. I felt bad, man. I put probably 450 bucks into it and I think I got maybe $200 out of the whole thing. So that sucked. Usually when I sell video games I make a good profit on them, but this time, nope. Probably wasn't a good idea to tell the guy that, fuck's sake. Yeah, man, the area of town that I live in is not it's not a good area. I live in government housing, right? So there's a lot of delinquents around this area. It's a long weekend though in Canada, so it might have been a firework. It's just strange because it's like 3 a.m. and it was only 1. But, oh well. Here's hoping that everybody's alright. When I was young, I used to live in a place called Etobicoke, and Etobicoke is essentially like the ghetto of Toronto. It's one of the ghettos of Toronto, and our bungalow had bars on it. Like it was not a good area whatsoever. And we would hear stuff all the time. But my grandma would always say like, "Oh, do not worry about it, Kyle." And I'd be like, "Well, I think I should worry about it a bit. Like, shouldn't I? Like at least a little bit?" But I don't know. Fucking bird. Thank God. God damn it. Games are hard, man. Games are hard. I am going to be doing a Q&A stream. I'm going to be doing, I don't know, I'm going to be doing it within the next couple days. Um, Song requests, I don't know how I would do that. I don't play any instruments. Except, I do have an automaton. Have you ever seen one of these? It sounds like this. Oh, don't tell me I left it on and now the power. Oh, come on, Kai. Of course you would do that. Either way, it's an automaton. But yeah, I do want to do a Q&A. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna advertise it a little bit more. Um, a lot of a lot of my subscribers are from overseas in Japan, so uh, I want to be able to advertise it, and I want to be able to find a time where I can do it at like that's good for both, like good for North America and good for that. But yeah, I definitely am going to do it. I am going to do it. You know, I'm a cancer survivor. Um, I beat my addiction. Um, I've got a lot of interesting stories to tell, you know? Yeah, they're cool. I'll put some batteries in them and get it going up for the next stream. They're pretty neat. They're pretty neat. I like to annoy the shit out of my roommate with it. Okay, I've got enough easily for armor and for the pass. Where? Where's that pass? God damn it! Hey, I see, as Adam was saying before, it took me an hour to beat the first level. An hour. And now I've already got, like, no health. Oh, man. Another thing that I'm going to be doing on the stream in a little while is, um, this handheld that I got came with, like, 88 games that are built into it, and, I've played, like, 4 or 5 of them. Oh my god, they're laughably bad. They're laughably bad. So I'm gonna be playing that on stream sometime soon, too. I also want to try and figure out, like, something really unique to stream. Um, but I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm really creative, though, so I'm sure I'll come up with something. But I want to stream somewhere cool or stream. I don't know. I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a good time with it. Um, I enjoy having, you know, people to talk to, and it's just fun. You know, it's just fun for me. Fucking bird. Alright, one pass. Fighter Warriors. $20 game console. Yeah, you can find some pretty weird knockoff stuff. Like this thing here that I'm playing on is I don't know if it's I guess it is a knockoff, but it's a portable Famicom. All it is a Famicom board soldered onto a handheld, you know? There's no emulation on it or anything like that. It's literally just the board from a Famicom. Yeah, I can imagine, dude, if I wanted to play Mortal Kombat and all I had to play was Fighting Warrior or something, I'd be pissed. I'll tell you what though, when I was young, I don't know if you know what a Tiger electronic handheld is, but I had the Mortal Kombat Tiger electronic handheld video game thing. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, I had that when I was a kid, and it was embarrassing. My friends would pull out their Game Boys, and I would be so embarrassed that I had that thing that I wouldn't even play it. I would sit there and ask if I can watch somebody else, but I would not play that in front of anybody. I was so ashamed of myself. Yeah, for sure. Let me ask you, was it in the shape of a PSP? Like, was it in the shape of a PlayStation portable? A PlayStation Portable? Because if it was, I'm almost certain I know what system you're talking about. I saw this guy the other day. He's a streamer, and whenever he gets a kill in his game, he throws like a rave, like a 30-second rave or something. I need to figure out a gimmick like that. Something ridiculously over the top. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be myself. That's a shame, man. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that the box duped you. I'm really hoping, even though I have the day off of work tomorrow, I'm really hoping that they call me in. Because tomorrow is a holiday in Canada, and I could definitely use the extra money. Because we get paid double time and a half. So even if I only work for 4 hours, it would be like working an entire day shift. So I'm hoping that they give me a call. But if they not, I'm not going to be very butthurt about it. I don't mind having a day off. God damn, this game's hard without the slingshot. I can't believe that this bird's poo follows you. That means that in the game, the bird is like, listen, I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna maneuver all over the place just in case. I don't care. I'm gonna shit on him. Okay, one of these... Oh wait, no, I already got the pass. Okay, so let's go up. We'll go up one. 2 passes. Okay, and then I think the third pass is in one of those, I think the third pass is in one of those dungeons again. I might be wrong, but I think I'm... Fuck! Fucking barrel! Yeah, I have a handicapped roommate, so I don't know how much he would appreciate it if I just completely screamed every time I died. I think he'd be very concerned. What the fuck is going on in your room, Kai? Don't worry about it, okay? Jeez, so nosy. Just let me scream in peace. Okay, one of these. Damn it! Alright guys, we're getting close to the end of this level. Um, I just need to get to the city area of this map and look through the buildings until I get to the dungeon. Because I can't speak Japanese. Oh, I found the dungeon! Found it! Thank God. Man, look at those graphics. I'm actually impressed by that. That's actually really cool. There it is. Alright. Now I just need to get to the exit, and this level will be beaten. Done. Alright, now let's hope I don't die before I get to the exit. God damn it. Now these birds are gonna be here, shitting on my head. God damn it! Oh, fuck's sake, with the game over. Oh. Guys, my friends, I appreciate you coming out to watch. I'm gonna get going. I still haven't eaten anything, at all tonight. So, I need to eat something, and I'm just gonna relax for a little bit. So, guys, I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys showing up. It really means a lot to me. It really does mean a lot to me. I think it's really good for me mentally to have like this kind of connection where I can talk to people and just hang out. And I hope that you enjoy what I'm doing. And I will definitely consider take any of your suggestions into consideration. So know that within the next couple days I will announce it, but I am going to be doing a Q&A live stream, and I hope you guys can be there for it. All right? Other than that, guys, wherever you are in the whole wide world, please be safe, all right? I care about you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. All right, guys? Bye, guys. Yeah, you guys really do make my day. Really do. Um, I'm one of those guys that like I'm pretty humble. Like the other day, somebody came on the stream and said, "Oh, you only have one viewer," and I was just I don't care. I'm happy as hell to have that one viewer. So, guys, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Bye. Oh, what have I done? I've really done it this time. Bye, guys.